what's up, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha. Made to get cute looking, clean looking, sexy. And of course, this is Daredevil Born Again Season 2 on Disney Plus. Usually on Disney Plus. This is Season 2, Episode 6, Requiem.
We're on 5 and 6.
Come on, give me a hug. Give me a hug.
I ain't hugging nobody. But arrest me, you can't. End me, you won't. Woo! Listen, that was a bar. My man on his knees, like, what you gonna do, dog? You just gonna walk away? You know this ain't over. And my boy, like, he just walked away slowly. And I'm like, making Karen seem right, my boy. You making Karen seem right. Of course, I am joined with the best in the Midwest on the mic is Unico Williams, and the man looking to upgrade and judge. It is the Monday.
Oh yeah, I got a list of 3 people I gotta go off on this episode, so no problems, none whatsoever.
I'm intrigued as to that list. I think I only got mad at one person.
Oh, I'm mad at 3.
I'm mad at multiple people. But episode 5, the Grand Design, and episode 6, Requiem. Most of these episodes, episode 5 was all about Vanessa and if she was surviving. They gave her this whole dramatic thing, and it was in the background of the painting on how they first met. And she wakes up and asks for a drink. And my man, listen, Vincent D'Onofrio gave a performance in episode 5 and episode 6. Episode 5 was that man hit every cue. He hit happiness, sadness, all in like 5 minute spans. He did his job in the episode. Episode 6 is more about how his world is falling apart, how there's riots outside, a little bit mix of January 6th mixed with some George Floyd riots together, and how you had to sign Born Again and it was set on fire, and then they posted the videos of all the wrongs he was doing. And my man's life, his wife, his life, the governor don't want him no more. We got Mr. Charles, who seems to be, somebody said, I like this, by the way, because the way he wears his clothes, but I will talk about that later. A guy named Henry Gates. I know some people don't know who he is, X-Men law, but it's perfect timing for him to just show up randomly, and he'd be a great character for him to play, by the way. And the whole episode is about how he saved Bullseye and a whole bunch of stuff. It's a lot in these 2 episodes. How do y'all feel about these 2 episodes?
It was definitely giving us just definitely gave us that mid-season reflection episode that seems to be synonymous with pretty much most series that are going on. I think we saw that on The Boys this week or the week before. We saw a lot of that. Just the reflection episode, and then things escalate, and like we're starting to get towards that end of the season feel. I think Kingpin has had the momentum this whole first half of the season, and now the apple cart is turning in what appears to be Daredevil's favor. So I mean, I'm liking the progression. The stakes are high for everyone involved, and I believe Kingpin still somehow can come out on top somehow. Or are we thinking about getting a team up of sorts with Kingpin and Daredevil again somehow? I don't know. It's very
Jessica Jones. Her powers
got Jessica Jones sighted.
Waiting from having a baby.
Yeah.
All right, so I have a list of 4 people. First off, these 2 episodes, I actually think it's good that we're reviewing these 2 at once, because episode 5 was, to me, the first slow episode of the entire season. For a good reason. They're mostly going over Vanessa, some of her background, her reasoning, all that kind of stuff. I'm cool with it. It was slow, and there are theories that that pineapple juice that they gave, that she ended up asking for, that she possibly was allergic to it, and that allergic reaction might have been what killed her. So it's very possible that was what did her in, because she survived the surgery. She made it through, a piece of glass lodged in your brain. But she made it through all that. But I've seen theories like the pineapple juice and the allergic reaction put her into, and I can't think of the word necessarily, but it put her into shock and might have just took her out. So it's very possible of that. But they didn't really elaborate on that in the episode. Said they just basically had to she just pretty much went into shock and just ended up going. So we'll take with that as you will. But the people that I'm pissed at, I'm going to go from 4 to 1. The number 1 I want to throw off the building. Number 4, I am pissed off at BB. Because BB, look, at a certain point, I get, baby girl, you want the story, you want everything, but you gotta know when you putting yourself and your source in mortal danger. There is no reason she should have showed up at the hospital. Like, big, come on now, big. You know better than showing up at the hospital that nobody's supposed to know where they at, and let the one person that you talking to, you know, be seen talking to you, and I'm like, come on, man, you should be smarter than that. Like, God dang, like you, like then you know y'all getting closer, whatever the case may be. Like, come on, baby girl, you should know. Do not put yourself to where it's obvious you are the source and stuff like that. And I'm like, come on, baby girl, you should be smarter than that. So I'm pissed at her. It seemed like a bit more of like a rookie mistake. Even he told her, like, God, what are you doing here? You should not be here, or whatever. So whatever. And of course, she leaking everything that she learning. So it's like, you know, you acting like people ain't gonna put 2 and 2 together and realize you the source. But whatever. You want to do 1. 2, the dude she talking to. This is number 3, the deputy mayor, because Buck was slick. Buck is like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and bring you into the fold. You know, if I make your hands dirty, it make it more likely that you're not gonna squeal on nothing that we doing. If I make sure your hands dirty, so you helping to bury this body, now you a part of it. Now you in the fold, so we ain't got to worry about you squealing no more. Because if you squealing, you taking yourself out as well as the rest of us. So Buck is smart for that. That's really the reason why they decided to help him out there. But he's stupid because it's like, bro, you know it's BB. You know the kind of stuff that you involved with. You know the dirty stuff. You done buried the body. Why you still protecting that girl, bro? Like, I get it. I get it. BB fine. I get it. You're trying to get your dick wet. I understand. But, bro, you got to do better. You got to do better. But otherwise, you know, number 2 is obviously Matt, you know, for the reasons that Zell made and said, like, bro, like, what you going to do about it? Like, you want to fight with Karen. You want to bring your ops into there to get recovered, knowing that he killed Foggy, knowing the dude want to die.
He hit him with a baton.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you willing to strike your girlfriend to save a murderer that you tried to murder, all for your own guilt of like, I feel guilty for
and
throwing you off of that hill.
as to even out Foggy. Like,
you felt bad for throwing him off the building, so now you want to save him. Man, your own goddamn fake as heck guilt is so stupid. Like, your freaking fake guilt, bro. Kill him. Like that. Like, there is no benefit, at least that we seen right now, to keeping him alive. It might help you out in the end of the story or whatever. But, bro, like, there was no reason that he should have been alive. Let that man go. But it also extends further to Fist. Bro, there's no reason Fist should be alive. Look, you don't want your weight. I get it. Karen was talking about, yeah, I still have nightmares of popping Wesley, but she was saving her own life. Bro, there's no benefit to keeping Fist alive. And yet even Fist was telling you, bro, you ain't going to kill me. I ain't going to jail. What are you going to do now? They giving you reasons. And you still finding some reason to keep it alive. Like, Matt pissed me off because you making your own life more difficult by just not letting these people go. You making your life more difficult. But the worst one to me. The worst one. I got so mad at Karen. Like, I was on Karen's side the whole 6 episodes. This bitch want to go into an active war zone for no reason. Then why are you out there? Why? Well, after you played the tape on the side of the wall, why were you out there? Why did you put yourself in harm's way, knowing that you are the number 2 or number 3 most wanted motherfucker in New York City, and you want to put yourself in harm's way just because you want to be in the middle of a riot action? Why are you out there? Like, clearly she played the freaking projector and she was nowhere close to the riot. Why you walk in front of them? Why you walk that far? You know that all that hard work that basically went up in smoke. All that hard work in smoke. Because now man got to come try to save you. You ain't going to really be able to say protective order. Because, if y'all don't realize, everybody watching, they finna make Karen a martyr. They finna make her a straight martyr. Because they know, you know Daredevil. You've been involved in all this kind of stuff. You are the ops right now. You got plenty of information. They finna make her a martyr. And so, therefore, the task force, as you've seen, they've already been following the city, been falling apart, his control falling apart, the government finna pull their back and I can blame it all on Karen. Because I know if I get Karen, I can make you come out. And if I make you come out, you're gonna be a martyr now. So now Karen gonna be a martyr for Matt to come out so he can be a martyr. All they hard work just went up in smoke because she wanna go out and be in the middle of a riot for no reason. Man,
I think she wanna protect that little girl whose friend was getting.
Fuck that girl. Like, girl, you had no business being out there. The little girl shouldn't have either. All 3 of them were back there when they played the projector. They were in the back. They saw the whole ride and everything. They were far away from it. Why the freak you get close?
Yeah.
Why you walk in front of in the
Her
middle of the ride?
boyfriend,
And you
her
know
feeling boyfriend got beat up. That's what she did.
that's
She
so
ran up that little feeling
stupid.
boyfriend. She like,
No, I'm mad at Karen. The little girl, she a little girl. She ain't gonna know no better half time. Karen, you had no business being there.
Karen was
Karen,
trying
you
to get the
know
little girl, Angela, from being out
Karen
there.
is stupid. Karen, no, she's stupid. She should, as she played the projector, Karen should have left. Like there should have been no other debate. Should have been no standing there watching. You should have played the projector and left. Why are you there? Why are you sitting there watching? Why you even let that happen? You should have left. So now Karen's so dumb. She let herself get caught, and now because she caught, Matt ain't gonna be able to think straight, and he gonna have to go and try to play Captain Save-A-Ho. We probably finna get our first evidence of Punisher showing up because now, because he gonna put it on TV. Look, I ain't be real. He gonna put a dead air on TV. He be like, oh, I caught Karen Page or whatever. Now Punisher gotta come out and cause havoc, and you know Punisher ain't finna he ain't finna listen to no wisdom. He ain't finna say no lies. He finna come in guns blazing. So now everything finna go up in smoke. All that hard work to be like, oh, the vigilantes ain't the problem, whatever. Well, you know, Frank just came bustling through with an armored truck, capping off half of the task force, but all that work done went up in smoke because she want to be done. I'm so pissed off at her, bro. She's stupid. She's so stupid. I'm done.
Yo, this show might gave us a villain worse than Fisk. Everybody, Bullseye. Listen, Howard he took that kid, bro, the young kid that was scared, and shot him in the stomach. And then it's like they shot him. I'm like, and then started a riot just so he could just start murking people.
I shot him in the head. I ain't gonna hold you.
He shot him in the stomach.
But yeah,
even though the reason he did it was saves BB, by the way, because he was waiting for the report to go out, and it was between two people. It was either BB or that guy right there who lost his badge. Who they were like, okay, one of them two was leaking.
One of them is ops.
Yeah, but fortunately for BB, Blake found out she did it. Daniel Blake, who has been the MVP of this show this season a lot, he found out she did it and said, "Why are you doing this?" Now Buck got you. But Buck hit the call right there. He's like, dang, you released the story. But she didn't. She deleted it when she saw the picture of him and his daddy. So she fortunate right now that she didn't release that story.
Her feelings saved her own life, but she was gone.
Yeah, when the story didn't release, he said it was that kid because she didn't release the story. We gave her a fake story. She didn't release it. That means she ain't the one. So take the kid out. My boy got that call from Buck.
Now, to be fair, also, before you go into that, to be fair, also, she didn't really have time to release the story because she ain't had a chance to make the deal. She ain't left the house yet.
She deleted it, though.
Yeah, but she ain't left the house yet, so she ain't really had time to make the story, even if she wanted to. Like, she hadn't left the house yet, so, but, I think Buck's still suspicious, but either way,
Well, he kind of told the dude to end the kid because it was between them two.
Yeah, it was between the two, and he was like, okay, go ahead and take out the kid, use them as bait to start, which I figured something like that was going to happen. As soon as Buddy like, oh, you lost your badge, I was like, oh, well. Hey, bro, you had a good run, man, but oh, well.
Because Buck called Blake first, and then the story ain't come out. All right, bet. So then he called old boss. I'm assuming he's just going to be like.
I'm hoping so. Like I said,
by the way, she was about to see it, and he was about to tell Blake, you know what to do.
I don't want BB to go, but hopefully not.
Blake, if she ain't gone, you gone. If she would have pushed sin, that's exactly what he would have said. But Blake knows now, and it's a bunch of chaos in the world, and the streets are in chaos. And listen, this episode was fire, by the way. The second episode was fire. By the way, we got a lot of cool comic book shots.
These next two episodes is over with.
When he got the chains around his neck, and then he did the knee to the face. Epic comic book shot. And then the other one was from Born Again, when Kingpin was sitting down and the silhouette of Daredevil was on the side of his bald head. That was a fire shot too. They got both of them from the comic book directly.
Oh, and also I want to throw this in here. Before episode 5, we was like, New York about to be in hell, and they left us on that cliffhanger. And Monterey is both of y'all is really adamant about that. And then they took that away by her actually being alive in episode 5, talking about his wife or whatever, Vanessa. And then we was like, oh, okay, maybe this is gonna soften up. And then they came right like, no, she dead. But that was a nice little pump fake, I thought.
They wanted him to show all his acting range, his emotion from the scene, and he did a great job. Vincent did an amazing job in the episode.
Absolutely. It's just like y'all left us off on episode 4, like, she dead, nigga. Then it's like, nah, she all right. Then it's like, nah, she dead, nigga. And we almost thought there was a chance for New York, but things really just started going downhill for Wilson. Like by the time we get to episode 6, I mean, I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. And at the end of the episode, I mean, he got his ass beat.
I mean, to be fair, like he was of the mindset. And like I said, that's why I say all that hard work when it went up in smoke because of Karen. He was of the mindset of like, man, I really don't got nothing else to do this for. Like without Vanessa, he really lost all his zeal to do anything. So it made sense why Matt went to try to reason with him because like at this point he had nothing else, and then he just chose to put it into anger to try to fight Matt, and then Matt wouldn't finish him off because that's what really Fitz would have wanted. Fitz really wanted to go ahead and just be put away at this point. He was done for mentally.
That was a
but now that he got Karen, he's finna be like, oh, Matt, I'm finna teach you the same pain that I got because mine is gone. I'm finna get rid of yours. Bro, they done ruined so much hard work because Karen got hurt. Karen got caught. When I'm saying, when I say they, I mean Karen. Like all that hard work, because he's finna use it as a martyr. He's like, oh, now all of my energy, I'm finna put toward the same thing. Matt, you finna know the pain that I know, and now that you know the pain that I know, maybe you might be finally be able to really get rid of me or something. I know what it's gonna be. It's finna get ugly because I have no fear that Frank is not going to show up. Frank got to show up because if nobody else, he shows up for Karen. He shows up for Matt, especially Karen. As soon as they put on TV, we call Karen Page. Boy, finna come guns blazing.
They're gonna put it on TV though. They might
put it on TV.
It's in the middle of a riot, and let's not forget there's a murder at this riot. Who is this super off the hinges ICE agent? First of all,
Howard. That's what I'm talking about. Howard is insane. Howard is the worst human being alive.
Yeah,
Howard trying to end everybody.
Yeah, but the reason I say they're gonna put it on TV because he gonna use Karen as a reason to get the people back under him and everything. Right now, they're losing control of the city, they're losing control of support and everything. He gonna use Karen to be like, she's been working with the people. They got the policemen out there killed. She helped started the riot. She was out there, all that kind of stuff. They gonna blame a lot of stuff on her and basically use her as a martyr to be like, oh, she's working with them. And he gonna put it on TV because like they gonna need it to get to Matt anyway. Even though Matt gonna realize, oh crap, I don't know where she at, and the people that escaped gonna let him know. But either way, he gonna put it on TV. It might even be like a public execution. It might get that bad, but I don't know if she gonna go on like quote unquote trial, something like that nature. But yeah, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad.
We already know that Mr. Charles, codename Mr. Charles, is now saying he got a kingpin problem, and he went to the governor right before, and all of a sudden the governor was confident to say she's pulling support, which also led to his dissent because she is now pulling support from Kingpin. So Fitz don't have nothing. He probably not gonna win. Mr. Charles mad at him because he gave them the fake guns and the fake location. So he upset at him.
Fitz messed himself up.
Mr. Fisk.
He messed himself up because he, threatened Mr. Charles and then took the guns and gave them to the task force, which is what it's supposed to do, which is what Charles was like, okay. And then when Charles called him about it, he hung up. He's like, okay, well, now I see how this going. And then it's going to get worse because now that the governor pulled her support, the attorney general also going to pull their support, which means he can't just do all these vigilante court trials and all the other random stuff. So I said he was losing everything. He had mentally dang near gave up. But Karen gonna give him a reason to funnel that fury into it, and Karen's done. I'm so mad at Karen. All that hard work, bro. It's finna go up in smoke.
Because he was arrested.
It's finna go up in smoke.
They told their story that he was locked in a cage in his house, and they're like, "That is not a prison. I don't know what in the world you got going on." So he does have them videos come out. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna go. And then Jessica Jones is involved. So how do y'all feel about her power being fluctuated due to her pregnancy and having that child? Which, by the way, they threw that grenade in their house and she was playing with it. I'm like, I am not worried about that little girl with that grenade.
Well, that was a hilarious scene though when she went.
I ain't gonna lie, her coming in. That is Luke
I might be a little lost, but I might be a little lost. The way that she came in, I was a little confused because it seemed like it just threw her in out of left field. I was like,
no, they was talking about the baby at the end of the last Defenders. Was it Defenders?
That's why I said I haven't watched that show. So that's why I said, but it's sort of like they threw her in there from left field. I'm like, how does Matt even know who she is?
That's why she older too, because they've been years.
No, I was like, how does Matt even know who she is? But I guess I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta watch Defenders and it explained who all them people is and why at the end they had her and Luke Cage got together.
Cool.
Apparently, she was
otherwise than that, yeah, like it's gonna be all hands on deck because they're gonna have to. He gonna have her in some huge stronghold, some other secret stronghold. And they're gonna have to go and bust in and take Karen, and lives gonna be lost. Because Frank ain't gonna want to listen to no reason. So Frank finna go in there guns blazing. Jessica gonna have to go help him. It's gonna get ugly. I already know it's gotta get ugly. So now, because Fitz ain't got nothing else to quote unquote rule for or live for, other than just being vindictive and evil. So now, yeah, him and old boy that's leading the task force, yeah, it's gonna get rough.
Yo,
Somebody got to go. These next two episodes get real.
Howard be down to do anything bad. My boy, he
Like
like
it's gonna be
that.
Howard. It's gonna be Howard. I think I got Howie and Buck. Oh, they know it's we know he coming. Go ahead and get the guns ready. And they got guns too, because now they got the guns from Charles and the rest of them. Hey, yo, it's finna get real.
So yeah, it was a lot of it's mostly character development. I'm mad at that doctor. I know you Nico bring it up. Listen, he gave the most gas. Listen, at first I was like, don't do it. Don't. He gave the most gaslighting speech I ever heard in my life. That I kind of rooting for him to get. I'm like, hug him then. Hug, please shut up. The way you talking, hug him. Let him do it, because I have never heard a doctor gaslight a man so much. I didn't know her, but she was an amazing woman.
Yeah, that doctor, I was like, bro, I'm so sorry in advance for what you about to go through.
But my man kept talking. I got mad because I'm like, bro, don't tell that man that after his wife passed. She was I know I didn't know her, but she was a great woman. She was great. You did a beautiful job. I know you had a beautiful family. Come and give me a hug. I'm like, okay.
Man.
I'm like, oh yeah, you deserve this. I'm tired of you. You gaslighting this man too much.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think he reached. I thought he was gonna get slung into the wall.
Don't forget, Murray. Episode 5, I'm the best doctor in the world. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
I thought he was gonna get slung into the wall. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I knew he was gonna. When he said hug, I knew what finna happen.
I didn't think he'd make it as far into the hood. I thought Fitz was just gonna take him out, but no, he made it to the hood. And then after the hood, it was over with.
This is probably the third time this season that I've got with Gemini and was like, does Kingpin have super strength? I just keep looking it up.
I mean, close to it. Like, even though he don't really have quote unquote superpowers, close enough. Like Fitz has unnatural peak human strength.
He's just massive.
I even read a theory that he's 2%. He's 2% body fat. It just
might as well be.
Up muscle. I think in the comic book, didn't they say he's like a low percent body fat, just humongous?
Something like that. Like the Fisk is he's unnaturally strong. It's just they don't really give a reason other than just he's just unnaturally strong. Like he literally be going blow for blow with holding back Spider-Man, which is crazy to say.
Yeah, I mean, and then the fact that Daredevil's supposed to have somewhat of an enhanced strength, and I mean, he blow for blow with Daredevil all day long. If not, could kill him, honestly. But I think that might be Daredevil possibly holding back, but I don't know.
Oh no, strength wise, he's stronger. You saw him when he punched, but Daredevil kind of know how he fights. So I'm curious to that too. But yeah. I got another question before we might get it, because it might come up in the last 2 episodes. But I want to get your prediction first. Who do y'all think Mr. Charles is?
I don't think it has anything to do with mutants. I don't think it's that direction. This is a little too street level.
It starts it, and then if Jean Grey is truly in the MCU in New York, it's a certain character that would be perfect for that.
I don't have a guess as to my only guess is it doesn't have anything to do with mutants. It might be like whatever the opposite of S.H.I.E.L.D. is, maybe. But I don't know.
I don't know if they'll bring that back without a pure Captain America, but I see. How about you, Murray? We lost Murray? I guess we might have lost Murray. But I did see was it Henry Guyett?
Oh yeah, you said that.
Henry, I keep saying Garrett. If y'all know who that is, he's the X-Men. He's the CIA person who's over mutants and capturing. It'll be right now. They're calling them enhanced people. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go to mutant soon, and he would fit that role perfect, especially if they just about to introduce mutants after next year.
What about Smythe? I can
see it. I can also see the Owl. I saw some people say the Owl.
The Owl's not superpowered, right?
No.
Okay. So I don't think
superpower.
The Owl's like Batman, kind of.
Yeah, the Owl from Daredevil, from the Daredevil comics. But that'd be an interesting thing to see. I doubt it. But I doubt it because the Owl is kind of superpower. He kind of get. I don't know how to describe him.
What's the senator's name from from what's my name from X-Men. Could it be him possibly? Like because they
Oh,
haven't
you know
introduced
what? The
him.
Island's already in here. The Island's already in here, so he can't be there.
Who's the
I forgot the I
who's
was in early Daredevil before.
what's the senator? What's the senator's name that's always trying to kill the X-Men? I mean, kill mutants.
Senator.
Like he's in all the movies and stuff. I forgot, but yeah. Damn, what's his name?
Robert Kelly.
Uh,
I think it's Robert Kelly, right? Yeah, Robert Kelly.
Yeah, Robert Kelly. Yeah, Senator Robert Kelly. Like, I think, yeah, him. Maybe just a younger version, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Robert Kelly is the Secret Wars, by the way. So that would be a fit.
I mean, because he's just straight up against mutants. So
I don't think you signed Matthew Lillard for what, 1 season or just 2 seasons of Daredevil. I think you signed him for something bigger.
Yeah, because I just don't see. Yeah, I just don't see a mutant link on this. So I don't know. It's got to be something. I'm not sure.
It'd be cool because, like I said, if Jean Grey is truly in New York and that's who Sadie Sink playing, that'd be a great way to introduce him. Especially, but he ain't based in New York. But the fact she in New York, and we all assume Daredevil is going to be involved in Spider-Man with Sadie Sink and the Punisher.
Are they still
the hand is Daredevil's villains? So
are they still in the same universe as like the Fantastic Four that are coming, and then
well, Fantastic Four, well, they supposed to be in this universe, but they're not in this universe yet.
This new Avengers people, are they still there? Is Spider-Man?
Val, you remember Val is with them? Val is them. Val is Mr. Charles's boss right now.
Okay. So they are still in.
Yeah, and then Kingpin mentioned Spider-Man.
Okay,
it's one of the people he hate, but he gets more of a pass than the others because he's a world-saving superhero, so they can't really do much to him.
He's an Avenger.
Yeah, I'm saying they can't really do nothing to the Avenger.
They can't do nothing with the Avengers. It's wild work now that I think about it.
Yeah, like what you gonna do? What you gonna do to the guy who saved the universe from Thanos? He's like, oh yeah, we're gonna arrest you for being a villain, for being a vigilante. I don't even know if he's considered a vigilante since he's a villain, because technically Avengers work for the government.
Technically, yeah.
And he was part of the original group, so I'm guessing he's not considered a vigilante, even though he kind of calls him a vigilante. I don't know how that works, actually. Y'all let us know in the comments. How you think that works?
Yeah. Are the Avengers vigilantes at this point? That's what we want to know. Is it
not just team, because they work directly for the government. But would Captain America's team be, since they don't work for the government no more? The new Avengers would not be.
You talking about Black Cap? Black Cap is working for the government, right? Black Cap.
Technically not.
I thought Falcon.
Remember he kind of told the president to fuck off at the end of. Well, the president kind of got arrested, so I don't know how that works now since he arrested.
There's a lot of unanswered questions going forward, and we need a big screen Marvel movie. Like what's the last one we had? Just Fantastic Four? And that didn't move.
That's in another universe. So,
and that's a whole so I mean, we haven't seen anything in our timeline in a long time.
Yeah. But I enjoyed this. I enjoyed these 2 episodes. I'm looking forward to the last 2. Somebody told me episode 8 is insane. Shout out to my boy. He told me episode 8 is crazy. So I'm looking forward to that. He also told me episode 6 was crazy, and it was. But I like the storytelling, I like everything. I know some people feel like it's slow, but update Euphoria tonight. I am doing my review on that tonight.
I hope to join
you. Can go watch right now of Mount Rushmore, a new game show that we're doing, that we make our Mount Rushmore. I think we had a good Mount Rushmore of anime or formers. So you go look at that too. Make sure you like and subscribe. You see at the bottom of the screen. Continues over on 99media.org. Also, here's the days of the reviews from me. Daredevil on Tuesday, The Boys on Wednesday, Euphoria on Sunday, Mount Rushmore on Sunday, and team reviews. I don't know what day we do them on. You just have to like and subscribe, and then the notification will come on, because they are all live. When we do team reviews, they are live. When we do the other reviews, I will do them in video format. So that's how I update on the channel. And Oh yeah, and the sports show is on Tuesday as well as Daredevil. So you got both of them on Tuesday. Sports show is live as well. So if y'all want to join and talk about sports, you can.
Absolutely.
Appreciate y'all over on that media, or click the picture of anybody you want to see. Monray, his show Make It Make Sense on Saturdays. And of course, Unico and Do You Hear Me? We'll see you there. Unico, tell me a little bit more.
UNIQO Williams, I'm covering sports news entertainment. We're having a pretty good week starting things off. I don't think we're gonna get into the Trump attempt number 1688. But I don't know.
Yo, Dana White was sitting in front row talking about this is awesome. I'm like, and then he get like a message right before it happens, and then it happens, and I'm like, no conspiracy theory though. Even though everybody that's in his orbit of content creators said the same thing about a ballroom randomly. And I'm like, oh.
Man, if this is all just a script, I'm done.
It was like I saw 40 people talking about ballroom right after. I'm like, shouldn't we be worried about if he's safe? This wouldn't happen. We had a ballroom. It's like all the accounts he gave the files to of the Epstein files to all just at the same time, just sit at the same exact time. And I'm like, is this not weird? No, we ain't into politics. But listen, my man doing kingpin plays out here.
I mean, there's so many shows. There's several shows that are basing themselves off of him. Since we're into superheroes right now.
No, you mean he is not this story right here was made in 1980. So he is based, his life is based off of these stories.
Well, Kingpin and freaking Homelander right now. This dude thinks he's Homeland. Like, this is crazy.
It's a shout out to our president for being
Homelander.
Like the character. Yo, people got mad too about like they making this show like modern day. I'm like, this exact story was written in 1980.
Isn't that crazy? I mean,
they just copied from the comic book.
It just so happens to be happening.
That's all I got, bro. Anything you want to get off before and tell them a little bit about yourself if you don't have anything about Daredevil?
I mean, myself, y'all know who I is. Everywhere it says Monray Hudson. As far as Daredevil goes, that list I had of people that need to go is about to start getting realized. We got one of them off. We got freaking Vanessa. I got a few more that need to go for these 2 episodes go.
Well, I don't think one of them is because I kind of seen something, but we'll see.
I got a few.
By the way, the last week of the show, so last episode will go. And I gave you all the stuff at the bottom of the screen for the show.
Yep.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. One last time, like and subscribe. We got a lot of content coming your way. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Yep.
Or stay after the show, Monray, a little.
Turn the cameras on, hit the mics, let's go. From a couch to a cosmos, watch us steal the show.